it doesn't look in the middle because of the banner. It's fine. Oh, my costume today.
Welcome, 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 Marauders! Welcome to our Cats Rally! Woo! Well, first, before we start, I want to give a special shout out to Ben for winning CMEA getting unanimous superior. Everybody give it up for Ben!
Here to recognize what everyone has achieved, from academics to sports to clubs. This year has been awesome. Here at Wenatchee, we love to go infinity and beyond. And what better way to start the morning with a performance from our most recent first place and championship winners, Winter Percussion!
that way. Unhook. Unhook. Power down. Unhook. Then we wheel that way. Big drop. Bell, you guys over here.
Wow, what a great job to our voice percussion. As we're giving up, can we get one more round of applause for our voice percussion?
I was trying to get her in it, but I couldn't see because yeah, because she did a solo. What a solo! The piano.
Get everything over there. Go, 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 go.
I want that for my town.
Well, not only has our music program done an amazing job, but our sports have also done an outstanding job their past couple of seasons. We would like to recognize all of our male athletes who have surpassed
Gotta go.
records and contributed to team accomplishments.
To start off our year, our football players achieved first team accomplishments with DJ Schreiber, Aiden Aguilar, and Sean Franklin receiving first team EYL.
Boys basketball and boys wrestling had many accomplishments that we are also going to recognize. Our boys basketball team were EYL champs!
For boys soccer, we have Hector Rodriguez and Jesus Torres, who were also named first team EYL.
Also for boys basketball, Gabriel Carvajal was named first team EYL, and our very own Ty Baxter broke the all-time scoring record this year and was also named EYL MVP. For his success, he was also inducted into the Boys Hall of Fame.
Woo! Great job, guys. Now, for boys wrestling, we had two EYL champs, Jacob Estrada and Noel Ceballos. Noel Ceballos was the Valley champion in the second ever program, four-time state qualifier, and Jacob Estrada was named EYL MVP and a second ever program, four-time state qualifier. Let's give him a round of applause.
So now we're going to put the athleticism to the test. It would be absolutely out of this world for all the juniors this year to get a double gold on the cap and win, just like our teams have this year.
All right, so what better way to celebrate all of this success than with some pizza? We're going to play a little game called Pizza Jousting.
So we're going to have two demonstrators demonstrate how the game works. So our contestants will be having a pizza box in their right or left hand, and in their other hand they will be having a pool noodle. They must keep the pizza box above their shoulder. And now they have to try and knock the pizza box with the other person's pool noodle. So go ahead.
All right.
I won. That was just a demonstration round. But that's how the game will work. So can I get everyone for the first round of how to play the game?
And so first round, boys, come and grab a pizza box and a pool noodle. And make your way in the middle over here.
So in this round, we have some of our basketball players and our soccer players. So who thinks the basketball players are going to win? Oh, okay. And we also have our soccer players. Who thinks the soccer players are going to win?
Yeah, soccer.
Okay, you're ready? Spread out.
All right, so you guys are gonna go ahead and you guys don't try to touch it. We're gonna like make the space a little bit smaller. So try to get everyone out as soon as possible.
Okay, so on the go, you guys can go ahead, let loose, and attack each other. You guys can use the pool noodle to knock down the box or to hit each other. But your pizza box must be above your shoulder. If it is not above your shoulder, you will be disqualified. All right, on the music, you guys will go.
Basketball players now.
Keep the pizza box above your shoulder the whole day. Shoulder, above your shoulder.
They were just who to be.
basketball. Okay, so for this round, we're going to have Johnson over there blocking off the side, and I'm going to be over here blocking off the side. You cannot go past us, and if you do, you're going to get see. All right, make sure the pizza box stays above your shoulder the whole time. If it goes down, we will disqualify you. So keep it above your shoulder the whole time. On the music, you guys can go. Above your shoulder, keep it above your shoulder. You guys can hit each other with a full middle as well.
Above the shoulder, above the shoulder.
So straight in, say what happened.
Make it last
Alright, so we're gonna have another round, but we're gonna get some contestants from the crowd. So can I get 2 people from each class? So A and B can get 2 people from each class. I need 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and 2 juniors. Just 2, really quick.
You guys are playing the same game that they did. So we'll see one class can win, okay? So we're gonna need 2 representatives from each class.
Alright, if you were picked up and you play the game, go ahead and have a few spots and we'll do it.
One more senior and another senior.
freshmen, before we do our separate chant, okay, you guys always what? In the crowd. Where are we? Oh, man. All right, now, how about this? Let's get a little jump rope for you guys. Get a jump rope. Everybody, come on. What are we? Again. Oh, I don't know. Freshmen only bring it. Sophomores, let me hear it. What are we? Again. A little bit better. Juniors. What are we? Again. Oh my gosh, I think we're asleep right now, man. I don't know what's going on. It's Friday. Seniors, I don't know what's going on, but I know you guys know how to bring it. Stand up, seniors. What are you guys doing? Let's see your last rally right here. Let's show the guys how to do it. You ready? You guys ready? You guys open up? You guys ready? Okay. We'll see how this goes. All right, everyone on your feet. Stand up. Come on, wake up. Let's go. Stand up. Let's go. All right, freshmen, are you ready? Here we go.
Let's just keep it on.
Okay, all right. A little bit better. See, you guys ready? You ready to go? Get ready to come out over there. All right, here we go. Okay, for the juniors to cheer them on. Okay, for freshmen, we're going to be 8. Again. Sophomores, we're going to be the. What are we? Again. Juniors, you're going to be past. Here. Again. Seniors, are you waking up? You guys ready to go out? I don't need to come to you guys. You guys are going to get together. Are you all right? Everyone's all right now? Yeah. For girls soccer had two first-team UI athletes, Janelle Montrez and Ashley Gutierrez. Give it up for them! Also, Janelle Montrez was also named UIL MVP. Amazing athlete.
So now I'm going to get all of the girls cross country out here. They did an amazing job, and they are our back-to-back EYL champs. So they won this year and last year. Great job, girls. And now I want all of girls wrestling on the floor because girls wrestling had an amazing season. They are D2 Valley champions. Bailey Hort, Alexandria Corona, and Desiree Metz were EYL champs. Bailey Hort, Sierra Alpina, and Alexandria were Valley champs. And so we also have our first ever girls freshman qualifier, which was EYL MVP, Alexandria Correa, and then we also have Bailey Hort as our second ever two-time state qualifier, and Sierra Alameda being the third. So let's give it up for our girls wrestling and all of our girls sports.
And last but not least, let's give it up for our three-time EYL champs, our varsity girls basketball team. This is the first time the basketball team school in history to host 3 playoff games and make it to the regional finals. Congratulations to Millie Rojas being named the EYL MVP and surpassing 1K points, along with Kaya Bartlett, Shelly Andrade, and Linda Hines for being named first team EYL. Let's give it up for them. We're so proud of you girls, and we can't wait to see what you guys have accomplished in the next few years.
Alright, so now our next game is called Andy's Tummy, but some of you might know it as Lover's League. So these are our athletes that will be competing in this contest. Alright, so each of you are going to pair up. I'm pretty sure you guys already have your partner. So you guys are going to get across from each other in the mat. So you and your partner go across from each other. And let's go on the outside. Alright, for this game, it's called Andy's Tummy. And so every person has a partner, and they're in opposite sides of the mat. The lights are going to go off, and our two wonderful cheerleaders in the front are going to create a pose. And so when the lights turn on, they're responsible for finding their partner and doing the pose as quickly as possible. And so the last team to do the pose the slowest is out. And then we'll keep going until we have a winner. Alright, so we're going to have the lights turn off right now. Andy's coming, Andy's coming! Alright, those ones and these two. There we go. So you guys get the gist of the game. Next round, please wait until the lights come on to find your partner. Remember, wait until Andy is coming to recreate the pose and run to
test, and we wish you luck.
So last year on the CAPS test, we got first place in math, English, and science. A huge shout out to the seniors for doing this, and juniors, we have some big shoes to fill, so keep up the great work this year and do your best on the test.
All right, for our last performance of the day, we're going to have band play us a song. And they just recently went to the competition and won. So let's give it up for our band.
That hurt.
regularly and doing all the things that you need to do to prepare for the test. This is a big one, so make sure that you put a lot into it.
And reminders for honors, we have Home Olympics next week, and then we also have the Powder Puff game on Friday. Make sure you guys are showing up and getting excited for those. We want everybody out there, we want a good environment, let's get active!
in everything that we do, from extracurriculars to sports to our academics. And that's why we're here today, to highlight our juniors who are about to take their past tests and they're going to do great. And also we're here to recognize our seniors who did an amazing job on their past testing last year. So, we'd like to start off the morning with our performance from our most recent first place and championship winners, Mr. Percussion!
I can't put this down, right? No, I don't need it. It looks like it goes down. Because you have to loosen it. That's the wrong one. Wrong one, wrong one. It's that one. That one.
What an amazing performance from our percussion team. All right, so to get a little exclusive, we're going to get an interview from our very own Jacob Asquith. All right, Jacob. So you guys just earned unanimous reviewer at the CMA Festival. Oh, the right off. Okay. So how does it feel to get that accomplishment?
You know, it's a really surreal experience. My boys over here, they're hardworking boys, work day and night, and you know, they're just a really special group. I love all of them. You know, shout out to them. And then also Pitt for their hard work and dedication. And then our instructors, finally our instructors. We wouldn't be here without our instructors. Our instructors are the most important part of our show, and the root and foundation of this.
And over the past 4 years, what would you say your favorite memory has been in the production group?
My favorite memory was just recently winning sweepstakes with my group. You know, it's just surreal. You know, I never thought we would win sweepstakes, but we just did.
And a lot of people are wondering, what does percussion mean in your group?
You know, I've been doing this my whole life, and it's really just special. Hopefully I can go to college for it, and just really, it's my favorite thing to do. I just love this. And let's have last question. Before I go, I want to give a special shout out to King Joe. That's my Samuel. He won. He's 2.2 seconds behind Brian Valley for swim. And then 88 Sneezy, that's my center. We love that guy. We love him. Who else? So Jody Coca. That's my boy too. Oh, and finally, Mortis. Manny Gonzalez. That's my boy. You know, me and Mortis been together all 4 years. I just love it. You know, I can't wait to see him after college.
All right, thank you. All right, let's give it a round of applause for Jacob and the rest of Mr. Percussion.
Not only has our music program been amazing, our sports have done an outstanding job these past couple of seasons. We want to recognize our new experts who come from past records and contributed to team accomplishments. So we have all male athletes come on to the center stage.
To start our school year off, our football players achieved first team accomplishments. DJ Shiner, Aiden Aguilar, and Sean Franklin were named first team EYL. Let's give them a round of applause!
For our boys soccer team, Hector Rodriguez and Jesus Torres were also named first team UIL. Let's give them a round of applause.
Our boys basketball and boys wrestling also had many accomplishments that we're going to recognize. Our boys basketball team were EYL champs. Let's give them a hand! Gabriel Carvajal was named first team, and Ty Baxter broke the all-time scoring record this year and was also named EYL MVP. For his success the past 4 years, he has been inducted into the Boys Hall of Fame.
Moving on to boys wrestling, we had two EYL champs, Jake Estrada and Noel Ceballos. Noel Ceballos was a Valley champion and a
the athleticism to the test. We're going to have all of our sports teams go head-to-head in a game we like to call Pizza Joust. It'll be absolutely out of this world for our juniors to get double gold in the cast, just like our teams have this year. So we're going to have two demonstrators demonstrate how the game works. Alright, so our demonstrators today are DJ and I. So the way this game works is that each have a piece of box they must hold above their shoulder. And in the other hand they have a pool noodle. With their pool noodle, they will try their best to knock the piece of box out of their hand while keeping their piece of box in their hand. So go ahead. Alright, so that's how the game works. So now we're going to have the rest of our male athletes play the game and we'll see which sports team does the best. So we're going to have everyone for the first round come here. Alright, so in this round, we have a couple of our boys basketball players and soccer players. Alright, for this round, you guys will be super close to each other, so you guys need to keep it close. Go ahead, scoot in, scoot in. And if you cross the boundaries between me and Jocelyn, you guys are out. And you must keep your pizza box above your shoulder the entire time, or we will tap you, and if you tap your shoulder, that means you're out, okay? So on the music, you can go. Remember, you can use your pool noodle to attack each other and hit the box. On the music.
Riley said no! Oh, what? Hey, if you think he's not gonna win, let's hear it! Oh!
You guys can keep the pizza box above your shoulder. Alright, so we now have a winner for that round. So let's give them a hand. Alright, for our second round, we have both our football players and basketball players, and we have a wrestler. Alright, so you guys are doing the same exact thing, just remember to keep it a little bit closer together. Alright, on the music. Alright, DJ won. Let's give him a hand. Alright, for our last round, we're going to ask some contestants from the crowd. So we need 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and 2 seniors. If you were selected to play, please come over and grab a box and a pool noodle.
Everybody, let's hear it up for sophomores! What do you have to say about the win? All right, brotherly love, love to hear that. Let's give it up for sophomores again. Oh, and we're gonna do another round, so we're gonna need 2 more people from each class. Anybody wants to try to say? Seniors, I know you guys are. One more senior. You're not a senior. Oh yeah, Mohammed!
Any older sophomore? Oh, yeah.
We need one more sophomore.
We have to.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
All right, if you think the freshmen are going to win, let me hear it. If you think the sophomores are going to go for 2 wins, let me hear it. And the juniors, if you think the juniors are going to win, make some noise.
Oh. Seniors, if you think we're gonna win, make some noise! That's not bad. Get closer.
All right, make sure you keep the pizza box above your shoulder. And remember, you can use your cool noodle, the Kenyan contestant, and the pizza box. On the music, you can go.
Runner, above your shoulder! Oh, fucking out! Christopher God! Two sophomores, 2 seniors, 1 junior! Keep it above your shoulder all the time! One junior, 1 senior, 1 sophomore, okay? Keep it above your shoulder! Above your shoulder!